Antalyaspor are all smiles coming into this game.
Hello everybody,
They've
and
already
welcome
secured their
to
ticket to the
today's
promised
match.
land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I'd go for Burak Yilmaz because he ticks plenty of boxes. He's aerially strong, he's good on the ball, links up well with the runners around him, and he has a certain amount of dead ball expertise too. There aren't many boxes left here.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. An early chance, their first of the game.
Antalyaspor really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Antalyaspor with the corner, they're first. Prachuap have the chance to go the other way. De Bruyne pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Quality ball. Ooh, can he get onto this? No way through. Nicely weighted ball. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a key interception. He's picked his way through. Flashes it up. He's rising! No, not the best of headers. Shifted it to the flank. Tries to play it through. Now it's Yamal. Gets a good foot in there. Looking for a runner. Spread neatly. Park Ji-sung picks it up out wide. And there's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Antalyaspor have their second corner now. Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Spread it left. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Oh, that's neat. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Shevchenko! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Showing good feet. Decent chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Now it's Hazard. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And it's Kukçu. Good chance here! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, it's come loose. Now, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
That is a routine catch.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. Thinks about the shot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's really well manoeuvred. Great vision. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? Howson makes the interception. Beckham. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? He's found space here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nicely shaped ball. That's gone for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Torres. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Yilmaz is onto it in a flash. That's a good foray he's making. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Neymar. And here's Burak Yilmaz.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
De Bruyne kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He is through here. Neymar. That's put paid to the danger. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in.
And a chance! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The goal scorer.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Antalyaspor have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And they're back on the ball again. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That's a good ball out wide. Space for him to turn and look. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Shevchenko. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
stood up well to him there. Pass is just off target. Defending of the desperate variety. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Spread out to the left. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Yamal! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Time for a change in personnel. Good running. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Prachuap are looking to go forward now. Searching pass he's played there. Beckham. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Pass somewhat off target. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Nicked it back promptly. Looking for the run. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's quick to get rid. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he welcomes it in. Tries from a long way out. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Antalyaspor are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0.
Substitutions taking place.
Looking to play him in. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Shevchenko.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Shevchenko.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shevchenko. That has not gone well. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Antalyaspor clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space. He's got away. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak. And he has kept it out somehow.
Burak Yilmaz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desperate defending required here. De Bruyne goes short. He's gone for goal! It is a fantastic goal! About as smooth as it gets. We thought they were done, but never say never. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Impressive jump. Oh, header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. That's going wide left. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Burak Yilmaz. And he's being shifted off it. And he's gone direct here. Yilmaz is onto this. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
For your safety.
Antalyaspor are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Lopez swings in across. Terrific effort! And it's a goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well timed, excellent interception. Paredes. Caicedo. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it was...
Fermin! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for genuine comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Foot in. He's having a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Antalyaspor are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That has been cut short.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's... And Messi! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Oh, super find. Torres! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Torres! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Guardiola scooting forward. Now it's Lopez. Wissa. Good chance here! Oh, that's a waste.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Stood up well to him there. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Messi. Now he's got space here. And he was quick to react. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he can clear it away. Ball is over the line. Park Ji-sung. Yamal. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, well played, well played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Defending was strong and firm.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Beckham, that's a little off target. Can he get on the end of this? A slight... That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Antalyaspor making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around.
Number 3, Matthias de Ligt.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pacho. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Rodri calmly anticipates. Risa. Threads one in. He's got away. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Lofted in. Punched away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. Donadoni. He's having a pop. Caicedo. Messi with 2 goals already to his name. Tries to play it through. Molina. That's a good foray he's making. Risa. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Paredes. Vardio. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nice interception, well timed.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Paredes. Out towards the flank. Real chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Time and again they are repelled. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Lopez. Risa. Strong running down that left flank.
That's good play from him.
And Risa! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Well read, nice interception. Shot could be on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And oh, just a keeper now. Now it's Yamal. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
18, Fernando Torres. Number 19, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 21, Mbappe. Number 15, Messi.
Milan choosing to make the first change. Milan have reclaimed it. Antalyaspor perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. No way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's found a way through. And that has sent him sprawl. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 23, Danny Olmo.
Oh, that was never going to make it. Paredes. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Laporte. Vardiol. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. De Ligt. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Laporte. Paredes. Looking for options for movement. Shot, surely! Another one of football's and how moments.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries to pass it through. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Takes the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Jimenez. Nicked it back promptly.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Mbappe! That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe, and he's been shifted off it. Risa. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And he was alert to it. Oblak clears. It's a searching pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And they're quick to get it back. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Danny Olmo. 2 minutes to be added on. Camavinga. And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter,
Antalyaspor are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Good effort from distance. It's their first effort on goal.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
That's been intercepted. Now it's Osimhen. Yamal. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he's had it nicked away. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Torres. He shifted it to the flank. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And a chance! And now they can clear their lines. Looking for options for movement. Yamal. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he had to make that, and he's had a shot! Volleyed effort.
Donadoni cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit, just a bit straighter.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And there's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Beckham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Antalyaspor with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a good foot in there. Hazard. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, easy pickings there. And Torres! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Kukçu. Chips it through. Serginho. Your impression so far, Jim?
Antalyaspor have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
That looks a cracking ball. He's having a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Now the ball in. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Antalyaspor have their second corner now. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That's an imaginative pass. And he was quick to react. Dixon. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Almost half an hour in now. Plays a sharp little ball here. That'll be a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it into space. Ambitious ball here. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Gerrard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Serginho. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. It's a quick ball upfield. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Gerrard. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Torres. Oh, Torres! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Foot in. Now it's Osimhen. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No way through. Tries to play it through. And it's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gerrard goes short. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Torres powering forward here. Oh, some astute defending there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's been cut out, well played. That has been cut short. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Antalyaspor coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Bale. Takes a shot! Well, now in he goes again. It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
Antalyaspor choosing to make the first change. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
O'Shea has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that's fabulous. O'Shea.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that was vital. That's going to go a long way. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Antalyaspor clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Look at the space here. Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Bale. He's found a way through. Great challenge, time to perfection. And here's Neymar, and this is... Can he finish? In he goes again! And there's a goal! They are playing them off the park! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Galatasaray are having a ball here.
This is wonderful.
Great chance! And he's stuck it away! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in...
It's Drogba!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Serginho! And that is out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the delivery. And that is expertly dealt with. Mbappe plays it all the way forward. Goes down, but nothing given. Great vision. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Antalyaspor can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! He's got... Mbappe!
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Messi. Impressive strike.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh no, what has happened? Decent chance! And it's in! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
The goal scorer after 86 minutes is number 15, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Park Ji-sung has it out wide and in space. O'Shea threads one in. Drogba wants to run onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Danny Olmo. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. O'Shea. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gerrard. Now it's Yamal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Howson calmly anticipates. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So that's it, it is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do, looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Antalyaspor are already in celebration
Hello,
mode,
everybody, and
free from
welcome to
pressure,
today's
free from
match.
tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Tries from distance, and kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hussein really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Nicely shaped ball. O'Shea calmly anticipates. Well, that looks a decent ball. He can run onto that. He's found a way through. Göztepe have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, there's a fine ball. Right card! Oh, a very decent attempt. This is their second corner of the game. Xabi Alonso plays it short. Chance! It's in! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Göztepe have it back and can go again. Hazard has it in a wide position. He leaps for it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Otto tries to clear. Oh, he had to make that. Shot, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred.
Antalyaspor really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well read, nice interception. Tries to pass it through. Nicely weighted ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Applies the finish! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Rizal. Göztepe are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Ed Nielsen. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Rizal. He's picked his way through. Now the delivery. Xabi Alonso is flagged offside. That's a sharp pass. Yamal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Raya claims comfortably. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Drogba. Foot in. No, again there's no way through. Well, that looks a... And the shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder.
Just about within shooting range. Park Ji-sung does really well to win the ball there. And it's Edmilson. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, he's found support out wide. Goes for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Oh, he's having a go! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They're up to 5 corners now. And he's there to clear it. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good chance here! And that was struck with genuine force. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! So it's going to be another corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. They've played it short. That's rather hopeful. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
The final seconds now. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He'll try from distance! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish right from the top draw! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal. No.
All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. Antalyaspor really could have done without this. So where will he go? A tiny finish. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed. Well, and we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Number 51.
So straight into the second half.
Coming on the field.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about...
He's rising!
Number 3.
Antalyaspor different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Rijkaard. Kukçu. Over to the right flank. He's had it taken off him. Rizal. Yamal. Looking for the run. And the through ball. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's through here. It's a promising position. That's an excellent interception. Drogba looking understandably energised after his goal. Antalyaspor needing a change of fortune here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. O'Shea. Rizal. Jisung. Knocks it into space. And Shevchenko! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crosses it in here. O'Shea tries to clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Looking to play him in. Nice interception, well timed.
Antalyaspor may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity. Might want to be careful there.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Götze can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Great chance! He's got a goal! And that is goal number 20. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Shevchenko! Substitution on the field. Number 19, Yamal. Number 11, Hazard. Number 7, Donadoni. Coming on the field, number 15, Messi.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
It
is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, and the danger is averted. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Götze are looking to go forward now. Played through into space, and he's got his crosses. Shoots! He's beaten the... It's a goal! And they're back in front! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already. Shevchenko! And that was very necessary. Oh, important interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some space. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Kukçu with the short one. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And there's the shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
O'Shea really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
That is good alertness. Spread to the right. Oh, great leap! Not a bad try by any means. Antalyaspor ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he's quick to return it. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Giuseppe can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Tries a shot! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Shevchenko really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Azar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Neatly clipped into space. The whistle's gone and the game is over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
And if you do have
How would you
a chance
summarise
today,
what we've
please
seen
take
today
some
then,
time
Jim?
out to give your support to our
Antalyaspor
best
never really
stadium
got
fund.
into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
Antalyaspor get ready for another crack at the big prize.
everybody, and
Will they get the
welcome to
win they
today's
need to get
match.
their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now.
If you could use just one word, Jim, to describe, say, Roberto, what would that be?
Intelligent. He can play in about 4 or 5 positions, Peter, and excel in all of them.
Trying to just...
Yeah, he's so effective when it comes to breaking up the play. Then he's got all that creativity he needs to trigger quick counters. So that's where I'd like to see him positioned.
Strong running down that left flank. Roberto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking for the far post. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. That pass has been well intercepted. Now he's got space here. Kajolu. Messi. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. That's got terrific effort! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van Dijk. Kajolu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. A good ball over the top. Petit. Kajolu. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Nice looking ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Messi. Yamal. All Black claims comfortable. Azar. It's a pretty loose pass. Distributed tidily. Yamal gets into a good position. Pinches it off him. Donatoni. Shifted it to the flank. Great vision. No luck with that dink over the top. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk. Petit spots it and intercepts. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for a runner. Can he get onto this? Ochoa gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Can he get it through? And the pass is intercepted. And here's Azar. Chance for a shot! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The goal scorer after 35 minutes is number